The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Management Agency, and the Center of Disease Control of Public Health, at approximately 2:28 p.m. Central Standard Time. Reports of unknown virus has been located in LabCorp. Several patients have come into contact with the virus and will be taken into a chamber immediately. Do not panic, repeating, do not panic. This airborne virus is most likely to not be a threat to the human race, but a disease to the public. Symptoms of this virus includes the following: coughing up blood, hijack of the brain, intense muscle mass, aggressive behavior, nausea, homicidal to suicidal attacks, and coma. Again, do not panic. The virus has not been spreading rapidly as we speak. If you have located the virus around your area, be sure to wear a gas mask and seal all indoor replacements for the virus to not enter your home. Tune in for further outlets for more information on this situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Statement Agency and the Public Center for Disease Control. This is an earlier update to the local area emergency message. A contagious disease warning is in effect. Reports of many patients getting the virus has worsened, as this virus is spreading a lot quicker by 30 seconds. Officials of the Center for Disease Control, that this virus is airborne, and will spread into the outdoors within 20 minutes. At approximately 6:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hospitals are being filled up with hundreds of patients that came into contact with the virus. New symptoms of this virus has been given to the scientists from the Center for Disease Control. They include glowing cyan eyes, rusty structure-like body, glowing cyan mouth, white pale skin, coughing up cyan-colored blood instead of normal blood, and electronic-like wires coming out of the person's back. It has stated that this virus, now named as core break virus, or ZCT92XV600, has successfully exited the Center for Disease Control building and now spreading into the outdoors. People and animals that have come into contact with the virus suddenly collapsed into a coma, and then their eye vision would suddenly glow cyan, then white and faint. Once this happens, they will collapse into a coma for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, they would suddenly wake up and have the following characteristics: drowned statue-like body, glitched, corrupted, and distorted noises or speaking, intense muscle mass, aggressive behavior, and violent attacks. Do not approach the infected, as they are considered extremely dangerous. They will attack and destroy everything on sight. The infected will have good hearing, so all residents are attempted to keep silent and not make any noise to track the infected into your home. If any loved ones are outside, do not attempt to save them, as they will come into contact with the virus or the infected. Do not pick up relatives from schools, work buildings, or nursing homes, as this virus may already come into contact with them. Over 1,000 people have came into contact with the virus, and loads of violent attacks are spreading across San Francisco. If any residents have come into contact with the ZCT92XV600 virus, you are advised to exterminate them. It is too late to send any infected nearby your area to a hospital, as the infection is spreading quickly as we speak. Do not panic, I repeat. Do not panic. Panicking will make this situation worse than it already is. This message will repeat.
This is the local CNN news, coming at you live with a breaking news story about the new virus. As we can confirm, the virus, known to be named as core break virus, or ZCT92XV600, has infected over 5,000 people across the United States. It is also stated that this virus will reach to different countries across the entire world. In upper caution, there has been catastrophic damage across San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and other different cities in San Diego. The scientists from their testing labs are giving us a message for this report. The scientists will be speaking over this message shortly.
Thank you, Mark. This virus is most likely to get a lot worse as we speak. In upper caution, there has been many reports of people collapsing randomly outdoors within seconds. ZCT92XV600 is the reason why these people are collapsing randomly on the floor, then suddenly faint for over 30 seconds, and reanimate into mechanical or metallic zombie-like monsters, with loads of enhanced features on their body, extreme fast movement, and corrupted or glitch-like voice and noises. All residents who are near the virus are advised to shelter in place immediately before all of the infected are exterminated or contained back to our labs. It is stated that there is over 5,000 patients who caught the virus, have escaped, and are attacking the living. We in downtown San Diego, and are contacting the military, along with other scientists to contain the infected before the virus spreads into different countries. The death roll for this is 10 billion, and it will be admired that the death roll will get higher and higher if the infected grows their massive killing. This is scientist reporter Alyssa, sharing you an update message for Sporadic virus. The Center of Disease Control are having a tough time containing the infected, as their damage is getting a lot serious, and hard for the patients to contain. Stay safe outdoors, and ensure your survival to not get caught by the infected. If an infected is nearby your area, kill them immediately before their transformation begins. If you mean no harm, knock them out and escort them to our lab for containment. Do not let them wake up before escorting them to our lab. Knock them out for several minutes, and make sure to not kill them. Equip yourself with biological weaponry, and gas masks, along with vaccines that has a cure. This is scientist reporter Alyssa, speaking to you over the CNN News. I will now sign off and be ready to hunt for the infected. Back over to you, Mark.
Thank you for the message, Alyssa, and be safe during this quarantine. So, you heard it here, folks. The death roll is over 10 billion, and there is a total of 5,000 infected patients roaming outside and are attacking the living. All residents across San Diego are advised to shelter in place until the infected are killed or contained. Do not panic, as this is serious for your survival. If you believe you are infected, commit suicide immediately, if you don't want to become the mechanical zombie-like monsters. Wait a moment, I hear glitched and corrupted noises. Oh my god. It is a mechanical zombie monster heading towards the news station. I must get out of here fast.
Mark, what in the... Oh. Shit. The infected must have found him, now it's gone. Seems like it escaped by jumping itself through the window. God. No, Mark. I should have expected this sooner. Let me turn off the camera.
Civil danger warning for the City of London, Santa Clara, San Luis Obispo, Compton, Merced, Fremont, Menlo Park, Santa Cruz, Monterey, Oakland, Stockton, Long Beach, Riverside, and Sacramento. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Statement Agency and the Center for Disease Control at approximately 6:49 p.m. Central Standard Time. The virus, core-break virus, or ZCT92XV600 has worsened. There has been many reports of enormous enhanced transformations to the infection. They include very white skin, glowing teal, cyan, or white eyes, corrupted or distorted noises and speaking, extreme fast movement, intense muscle mass, rusty structure on their body, thick black claws on their hands, body inflation or expansion size, magnetic or robotic movement, metallic parts, structure, or furniture on their body, and teal-colored smoke surrounding their body. Symptoms of this infection includes the following new infections: coughing up glowing teal or cyan blood instead of normal blood, sneezing, vomiting, headache, nausea, coma, muscle pain, sore throat, bad eyesight, blurred or dizzy vision, bloody nose, and runny nose. Once this infection starts, the symptoms will take place of the victim's brain, allowing them to collapse into a coma or faint for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, the victim will begin to reanimate into magnetic, electronic, mechanical, or wired zombie-like monsters. If any residents have caught the symptoms of the ZCT92XV600 virus, may either die or go into incommode state. If any loved ones or residents have caught the virus, do not attempt to escort them to the hospital or take them indoors, as the virus can spread quickly within 10 seconds. If you believe you are infected, commit suicide immediately, as this is the only way out to not get the virus, despite that this could be the only way to not catch this virus. Because there was reports of people getting sick, and have came into contact with the virus, there has been a total of 1,329 people who died to the virus. Then reanimate into these creatures and cause massive violent attacks spreading from outside. All residents are advised to stay indoors and keep all windows and doors locked. Do not go outside for any reasons. If you do, you will be caught by the virus, and transform into these creatures. It is expected that this virus will spread across different countries in the next 5 hours. Make sure you have food, water, clothing, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, pets, medical supplies, a flashlight, and a fully charged cell phone. The President or one of his representatives will speaking on all stations shortly. Tune in for more information or 51.62 on the radio for further information.
Alright, seems that I have another patient that was attacked from the infected.
Is he unconscious?
I believe so, his heartbeat isn't sounding. I can be sure if this man is dead or knocked out.
Have you researched or scanned that he has the virus?
No, there was no signs of this patient having the virus, but to my rumors, there was teal. Oh, I think this patient has the virus. Whatever shall we do?
Escort the patient to the chamber immediately before its transformation begins.
Yes, sir. Phew, that was close, it almost woken up.
You should have been more careful and told me sooner that this could have happened, and we could be attacked or infected.
I know, and I'm sorry, I should have known sooner either. Oh, my phone's buzzing off. Maybe it's a emergency alert, let's check it out. Holy fuck, this is very bad news.
What is? Oh shit, this is very bad.
The virus already spreaded to Canada, they need to seek shelter immediately, or activate the alert ready system.
Crap, this is very bad news. Let's hope Canada stays safe.
You sure they'll be safe? Look at the infected number roll on the alert.
What the bloody hell? there will be a total of 5,000 infected patients entering their state. This is literally the same thing that is happening right now. Okay, I'm going to make sure Canada doesn't entirely die to the virus, and if the rest of the world does the same, and we are too late, or we give up, humanity could possibly lead to extinction, and everyone will become infected forever until doomsday approaches.
Come on, let's get moving, Mark.
All right.
This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. The following message is transmitted by the request of the Center for Disease Control, the National Medical Public Health Statement Agency, the Federal Management Agency, and the Laboratory Headquarters Department Health Agency, have issued an immediate shelter-in-place evacuation warning for the entire city of San Diego. Residents of San Diego are advised to seek shelter by the lowest floor of a building. It is important that you listen carefully to ensure your life. The entire San Diego country is currently under quarantine due to massive outrage attacks of the newfound virus, core break virus, or ZCT92XV600. This virus has infected over 8,000 people. This virus is most likely to be extremely dangerous. If any residents have caught the virus, they will collapse into a coma for 30 seconds. After the seconds have passed, they will faint, reanimate, or wake up into mechanical, metallic, or enhanced zombie-like monsters, making their speed become incredibly fast, and make corrupted or glitched voices and noises to lure their prey. If you believe you are infected, commit suicide immediately, as this is the only way to not become the core break virus monsters. The entire San Diego is currently under quarantine at this time. Repeating, the entire San Diego is currently under quarantine at this time. Do not go outdoors for any reasons. If you do, you will be caught by the core break virus zombies, and they will infect you. If you must go outside, gather medical supplies, a gas mask, vaccines, cures, food, water, clothing, a fully charged cell phone, a battery or hand-cranked radio with batteries, a flashlight, phone chargers, a survival kit, and pets. Do not pick up relatives from schools, working hours, or nursing homes, as they have their own evacuation center. Evacuate now. Repeating, evacuate now. Do not delay, as you'll be putting your life in extreme danger. These shelters cannot be found on FEMA.gov. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. This message will repeat every hour until all residents are seeking shelter. This message will end around 8:49. Evacuate now. Repeat, do not wait. Evacuate now.
It's been a turnaround year in Reno, the biggest little city in the world, where Nevada finds itself back in the mix and plays host to number 25, New Mexico. Defense. Ball tossed, tapped back by the Wolfpack. Nevada ball as we are underway.
When we talked about in the open, I think you look at the two guards for New Mexico. House and Mashburn Jr., but for Nevada, you've got to look at, obviously, Will Baker knocking down the three-point jump shot, and then Jared Lucas, the guard.
Baker's 7-footer hits from 34% from outside. The ball flies around for the Lobos. Josiah Oler gets it in the post, coming off a monster rebound game.
Event type is evacuate. Multiple zombie-like attacks have been reported in Niagara Falls. Residents of Niagara Falls are advised to shelter in place immediately. The core break virus that was issued in San Diego has arrived in the state of Canada, and are attacking the city of Niagara Falls. There has been a total of 8,000 infecteds and are attacking the living in Niagara Falls. Take shelter immediately. Do not wait, take shelter immediately.
Event type evacuate. Multiple zombie-like attack have been reported in Niagara Falls. Residents of Niagara Falls are advised to shelter in place immediately. The core break virus that issued in San Diego arrived in the state of Canada, and are attacking the city of Niagara Falls. There have been a total of 8,000 infected and are attacking the living in Niagara Falls. Take shelter immediately. Don't know where. Take shelter immediately.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Laboratory Headquarters Health Agency Department. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. This is a message assigned by the local Center for Disease Control of Health. At approximately 6:48 p.m. Central Standard Time, core break virus has spreaded into 9 states of the United States. They include Russia, Asia, Egypt, Australia, Canada, India, Washington, D.C., United Kingdom, and Japan. These zombie-like mutants are attacking everything and people as we speak with no concern whatsoever. The military and the scientists from the Laboratory Headquarters Agency are having a difficult time terminating the infected, as their kills are making them a lot stronger. There has been over 938,163 people dead or infected from the virus. It is expected that the virus will spread across the entire United States within hours. According to our resistance from the virus, the infecteds have the similar characteristics to horror video game infecteds, such as Soma, Resident Evil, Slendy Tubby's Project Rebirth, the Callisto Protocol, the SCP Foundation, and the Flood from the Halo series. These creatures are becoming stronger and stronger to the amount of deaths they are doing to people. This is a very dangerous situation, and shall be taken seriously. We most likely have over 10 hours left before the infected take over the entire world. Be sure to stay safe in a shelter. It is entirely too dangerous to stay outside. Evacuate now, do not wait, evacuate now. The following message is transmitted by the request of the Laboratory Headquarters Agency, at approximately 6:27 p.m. Central Standard Time. Local authorities with the scientists have discovered a new virus. Our previous virus that is spreading is core-break virus, which is most likely airborne at the moment. For this new virus, it is unidentified to say the least, but it is most likely going to be airborne and will spread into the outdoors within 6 minutes. All residents in San Diego are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately. Core-break virus is no joke to apprehend with, as it is by far the most deadliest viruses to exist in history. Make sure you have food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, pets, a fully charged cell phone and phone charger, toilet injuries, and a battery or hand-cranked radio to last you for the duration of this emergency. Make sure to lock all windows and doors, seal all cracks on doors, close all fireplace dampers, and close all vents if possible. If an infected is nearby your area, arm yourself with weapons to defend yourself. There is no way to contain the infected as they can escape within seconds. The scientists are having a very hard time containing the infected, but all attempts are failing horribly, and the patients are horribly being killed by the infected. It is stated that the new virus is about to begin in about 3 hours. Everyone must prepare for the danger of what's coming between these two viruses. The government of the United States, along with the police department, and the president will investigate this new virus. Tune in for more information on this dangerous and life-threatening situation. This is an emergency action notification, requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information for the public and assigned areas. This is the CNN News, and we will continue to serve the San Francisco area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Laboratory Headquarters Health Agency Department. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. This is a message assigned by the local Center for Disease Control of Health. At approximately 6:48 p.m. Central Standard Time, core break virus has spread into 9 states of the United States. They include Russia, Asia, Egypt, Australia, Canada, India, Washington D.C., United Kingdom, and Japan. These zombie-like mutants are attacking everything and people as we speak with no concern whatsoever. The military and the scientists from the Laboratory Headquarters Agency are having a difficult time terminating the infected, as their kills are making them a lot stronger. There has been over 938,163 people dead or infected from the virus. It is expected that the virus will spread across the entire United States within hours. According to our resistance from the virus, the infecteds have the similar characteristics to horror video game infecteds, such as Soma, Resident Evil, Slendytubbies Project Rebirth, the Callisto Protocol, the SCP Foundation, and the Flood from the Halo series. These creatures are becoming stronger and stronger to the amount of deaths they are doing to people. This is a very dangerous situation, and shall be taken seriously. We most likely have over 10 hours left before the infected take over the entire world. This message will repeat.
Stand by, the President of the United States, or his designated representative will be speaking shortly.
Hello people from the United States, this is your president speaking to you. This new virus is completely a nightmare as we speak, we have never seen a virus like this in ages, first being flus, then COVID-19, and suddenly this one has appeared out of nowhere. My fellow Americans, no matter where you are, your risk of getting this virus can be very dangerous. As this virus is airborne, the entire United States is currently under quarantine. This virus feels like we are in a horror video game that contains zombies and other mutated-like monsters. Anyways, if any residents who is near the virus from the outdoors, be sure to wear a gas mask or a face mask to avoid the virus. Make sure to wear glasses as well, and wash your hands less than 2 days or weeks. Make sure to carry food, water, clothing, medical supplies, first aid kits, flashlights, a battery or a hand-cranked powered radio, and a fully charged cell phone. So, for this virus to stop, the Center for Disease Control, along with their scientists, are developing a cure to stop the spread of this virus. It is also expected that this virus will spread into different counties within the next 20 minutes. People, animals, and any living organisms are slowly transforming into this virus in a matter of seconds. I shall include this message to be sent to the White House. Let us hope us Americans will survive throughout this virus, and make sure to ensure the infected back to normal. This is the President speaking to you, delivering this message from the emergency alert system. Our one and true nation will not fall, as we will rise better, stronger, and brave across our true nation. God bless the United States of America.
That was the message assigned by the President of the United States. We now return to the emergency alert system. We interrupt our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is the CNN News. We will continue furnishing news, official information, and instructions to the San Francisco area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune into stations providing news and information for your area. It is important. that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Laboratory Headquarters Agency, the Federal Management Agency, the United States Government, the Center for Disease Control, and the local police department agency. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. Please listen carefully, as this message pertains an ongoing crisis for the city of San Diego, San Francisco, Canada, and the entire United States. At approximately 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, there has been multiple reports of corporate virus zombies, and radioactive virus zombies have spreaded into all 50 states of the United States. Residents across the United States are advised to seek shelter by the lowest floor of a sturdy building, bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, pets, a fully charged cell phone and cell phone chargers, a battery or a hand-cranked radio with extra batteries, and your family for at least a week. The entire popularization of the ZCT92-15600 virus and the KLTW024BFX virus has worsened. These viruses are most likely to be extremely dangerous and airborne. Reports from the Laboratory Headquarters Agency has stated that there is no cure. To repeat, there is no cure. The scientists have discovered that the virus growing its mass is confirmed that it is entirely inhabitable to the cure. The infected must be exterminated. There is no way of curing the infected as it will make the infected even deadlier. The Laboratory Headquarters Agency staff team, or one of their representatives will soon deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
Good evening, residents of the United States government. I am scientist coworker Jacobs, bringing you important news over the emergency alert system. Clearly, all of our scientists have tried our hardest to contain and cure the infected, but all attempts have failed miserably. Residents of the United States, no matter where you are strongly advised to seek shelter, and do not exit your shelter until the all clear has been given. Do not adventure outdoors. If you do, you will become infected by the zombies. In upper caution, we most likely have over 5 hours left before the entire United States is under quarantine, and the infected will spread to all 50 states of the United States. We in downtown California, and will continue to serve the San Francisco area for this emergency. Make sure you have food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, pets, survival kits, a flashlight, a fully charged cell phone and cell phone charger, a battery or hand-cranked radio, and your family for at least a week. Make sure to defend yourself with weapons and aim for the infected's brain. Do not target anywhere else to the infected's body, as they will keep functioning. The best solution if you are infected, or your loved ones, especially your neighbors, is to commit suicide, as there is no cure. We are very sorry to say this, but if anyone who is infected shall be exterminated immediately, even if they are half infected, or their transformation will begin in seconds. We are contacting the military, police guards, and others to kill the infected. The outdoors is entirely in a complete war zone for now, and indoors will be the only safe place to be. Residents of the United States, again, no matter where you are strongly advised to remain silent, and do not panic, and most importantly, stay calm. Panicking will make this situation worse than it already is, as the entire United States is currently under quarantine due to the mass outrage of the KLTW024BFX and the ZCT92-15600 virus spreading everywhere as we speak. We now conclude this message for the emergency alert system. Stay safe during this horrible situation we are having right now, and ensure your survival to protect your family and your life to stay alive. God bless the United States of America. God forbid children, and most importantly, be safe. Everyone. This is Scientist Agent Jacobs speaking to you over the emergency alert system. We will now sign off.
This message was transmitted at the request of the Laboratory Headquarters Agency, bringing you an important message over the emergency alert system. We now return to our regular programming over the emergency alert system. Tune in for more information on this dangerous and life-threatening situation.